Hello again, everybody. My name is Dale Dufay, and right in front of me is Mary the Magnificent.
Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are doing awesome.
How are you doing, Mary?
Doing good. A little, not as chilly as yesterday.
But chilly, though,
But chilly.
nonetheless. We'll do a thermometer check and post that for you. But the reason I call her Magnificent is because she just helped me do all these rafters. Look at that.
Woo-hoo.
We got 18 rafters up yesterday. Isn't that incredible? We still have to do the fly rafter on the outside, which is the rafter that overhangs on the gable end. And as you can see here, we're overhang about 12 inches on each end on the eave. You know, I think I don't know why I'm thinking about calling them eaves, but I guess they are. But today we're going to tie into the existing roof. We got to extend that ridge all the way to where it makes contact with the existing roof and then finish off the rafters. Now those rafters are going to be kind of tricky. This rafter here was where we first started. We had to do a compound cut up there at the end on both sides, and that worked out really well. And then the next rafter sits on our addition wall there, and then we'll basically die into the new roof. And then that's where our valleys will start.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get that done today and get the plywood up today, because they're calling like a 20% chance of rain on Sunday. So hopefully we'll have this all dried in by Sunday. At the end of the day today, we're gonna go get the roofing and all that stuff.
Fingers crossed, all four.
Oh yeah, I think we can. I think we can manage it. It's, after all, it's not that big, you know. But this was really challenging. I did the top part and held the rafters up, and after we cut them, we put them up, and I nailed the top part to the ridge, and Mary did all the nailing and fastening and everything down here. So that's quite a job.
Cross all your fingers.
What's with the finger crossing?
Did we get all these seatings up?
Oh, today, yeah, that's going to be the easy part. The hard part was yesterday, doing all these rafters.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to cut them all. Each one has to be cut.
And then lift them up there.
And then hoist them up. We did it like one at a time. Cut one and then put it up, you know. And then, of course, you do one side, then you got to go to the other side. So you got to oppose back and forth. So there was a lot of up and down on the step ladders. Yep. And it worked out real well, though. I'm real happy with it. And it was one of the first times, besides the deck itself, that we actually accomplished what we were planning on doing. We were hoping to get all these rafters up yesterday, and we sure did. We had to work kind of late, but we managed to do it. Today they're supposed to be a little warmer, but there's clouds all day, so that's going to really help.
It's going to be awesome back here.
That way we can work it well into the afternoon. So I don't foresee any problems, and hopefully we'll have something else to show you. Yes, tomorrow's video we'll have all the sheathing.
Oh, we
up.
got some from yesterday pictures.
Yeah, we did. Oh yeah, that's right. We did a demonstration video on how to cut a rafter, and we'll put that. Stay tuned, and we'll have that at the end of this video. So.
And the temperature.
Oh yeah, yesterday it wasn't even 60 degrees. What was it, like 54 degrees or something? But it seems a little warmer this morning, but it sure is chilly.
Maybe it's less windy.
Yeah, hopefully. Well,
It's about the same.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, 58 degrees. That's not bad. I should have showed it to you yesterday at afternoon, because it got up into the 80. Well, it was well into the 80s yesterday, but not, you know, that's in the sun and everything. So, but it worked out really well. So is there anything else you want to say, Mary, before we end this video?
Just want to say I love you guys, and hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And my links for my PayPal and Cash App and Venmo will be in the description box, and plus the other links to other channels will be down there for you to check out. And I love you guys, and have a wonderful Friday. I think it's Friday, ain't it? Is it Friday?
Yeah, it is Friday.
Wow.
I know
weekend.
The days kind of mesh together with all this work here, but we're enjoying it, and I hope you all enjoy watching these videos. And again, stay tuned, because we have a demonstration video. There's like 3 of them put together, but it's all in regards to how to cut a rafter. Okay? So with that, we thank you for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love Hello again, everybody. My name is Dale DeFay, and Mary Hall, the Magnificent, is the camera person today on this demonstration video. We're going to demonstrate how to cut a rafter. Okay, first of all, Mary and I this morning got the ridge up already, a 2x12 ridge, which is more than adequate. We just happen to have a 16-foot length, which works out good. And so we're going to cut this rafter, and first you have to get your run, what they call the run, and then your height. The run is 8 feet because that's half the distance of the addition. So we determined that it's 15 degrees. You can see here 15 degrees. It's basically a little over a 312 pitch is what they call it. Every foot you go on the run, it rises 3 inches. And that's more than adequate. You don't really want to go less than that. And then here's a pivot point on the square, which is real important. Okay, so we're going to go to the end of this 2x8, which we're going to use for our rafters. We're going to go to this end, and we're going to establish our pivot point, which we'll do right at the very end here. And then we'll go to this edge of the board, we'll go 15 degrees. See, if it was a true 312, we'd go there, or 412, we'd go there. So we're kind of wound up after making a template earlier, realize it's 15 degrees. So we'll go make a mark there. This is the part that goes up on the ridge. Okay? And then we'll measure from that mark down to the run point, which is 96 inches, but you have to add a few inches because of the compensating for the pivot. So we're going to go down here. In this case, it's 99 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to first line up the other end of the tape to where it's on that mark. There we go. We're exactly right there. And we're going to go 99 1/4. We kind of did it laying it out on the floor and everything. There is a mathematical equation to get this additional, because here's the run, 8 feet, and we added 1, 2, 3 1/4 inches. And that's where you put what they call a crow's notch, or I've heard many other names. I'm not, can't really remember them all. But we're going to pivot it at that 99 1/4 inch mark. We're going to pivot it to the 15 degrees, where the 15 lines up exactly with the edge of the board that it's pivoted on. So so that's our mark there. We don't have to go all the way down, but I will anyways, because we got to go square off from there. And this is the part that sets on the wall. Okay, so we'll go to where it's 3 1/2. We'll keep it 90 degrees. Until we see the 3 1/2 there. Of course, we have the minus for the thickness here because we're not pivoting. We're just using this for square to get it exactly square. So you want to go with this 3 1/2, which is the width of the top of the wall where this is sitting. Okay, and that gets cut out. And basically, we can cut both that. We can cut that end, which we're going to do. And then we'll notch this end. And then also you want to go beyond. So let's get back down here. We're going to go 12 inches beyond. Let me double check this one over here. We kind of did a template over here.
Yeah, I think it was 12 inches beyond.
Yeah. Well, to get our 12 on the soffit, we have to actually go 12 1/2. Okay, so we'll go down another 12 1/2. From always the top pivot point of the, so we'll go 12 1/2. That's our pivot point to actually make the very end. Okay, so we'll go, so we don't have quite, the board's not long enough to see the 15 degrees. So we have to make a straight edge there. Let me get this square over here. What you do is you is we'll go like that. So we're on our pivot point, which is 12.5 off that point. So we'll go 15 degrees. See that right there? And that's the very end of the rafter. Oop, I just bumped it a little bit. Make sure we're on the pivot point, mark there. Pivot it to 15 degrees right there. That is the end of the rafter.
And that gets cut off.
And then also, we go down however, you know, if your fascia board, for example, because this is the end where the fascia mounts to. If your fascia board is going to be 5.5 inches, you go 5.5 inches down, which in our case is going to be 5.5 inches fascia board. So we're going to go there, and then you do, again, you do 90 degrees off of that 15 degree mark. Right there. Like that. And this gets cut off as well. Alright, so there's our rafter. So I'm going to need Mary to help me cut it so we can end the video right now, cut it, and then show you the finished project. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Mary and I just got done cutting this rafter here. We used this saw, set it at 15 degrees, and Mary held one end, and while I did the cutting, or vice versa. She's really good at holding. But here, again, is that notch we did. You had to use a jigsaw, so kind of got a little, but that'll work. This sits on the wall tight, and then at the other end we got the 15 degree cut, and then of course the end of the rafter here.
Here's our overhang.
So this is the whole rafter. So let me get a whole length. We're going to use this as a template, but we're also going to put it up where it goes to make sure. So our rafters are about 9 feet, 3.5 inches long, 3 3/4 inches long, or right at 112 inches. So that'll work out good for the sheathing and everything. So yeah, so we just got this cut. We're not sure if it's gonna fit perfect, so we're gonna go check it right now. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. This time I'm the cameraman, and Mary's holding up the rafter. But we're real happy with the way it fits. So we're gonna, you know, check the other side, but it should be just fine. Exactly the same. See how nice and tight it is up there on the ridge. And then I can't remember what they call those, crow's feet or something like that. That's, you know, except for the kind of crummy cut there on the top. It's sitting really tight. It's exactly, we're real happy with it. So we'll be able to, and it's got the 12-inch overhang. And then if you could see, you can see on the ridge that we overhang. Let me find it here. I've got it zoomed in. See how we overhang the gable and 12 inches as well, minus 3/4, because we're going to use 3/4 inch 1x6 fascia. We also didn't make it a full 1x12 either, because we want to make the soffits continuous and smooth up there. But we're happy with it. We're going to check the other side and use it, bring it down and use it as a template. And again, we're using this saw, which is working out real good. And
from Donna. Thanks, Donna.
Thanks, Donna. Yeah. And then this here rafter, we'll use a template. We got to make 10 on each side until we get to where we tie in. What did she call that? A cross rafter? Cross ridge? Cross ridge. Basically, yes, that's what we're doing. We didn't finish it. We still have to finish it, continue it till it touches the roof. But that's nothing. Right now we just want to get this main part going, and then we'll deal with that later. But at least we got the main ridge portion up, and the rafter's good, and we're satisfied with it. So we're going to continue on. I hope you all enjoyed this video demonstration, and we'll try to get at you later. We'll try to take some pictures as we go, because we have like 20 of them we got to cut, and we got to do it before the sun gets over here, right, Ma?
Getting here already.
All right, so we'll talk at you later. Love you. All right, we're back, a little winded. Mary and I got the first 2 rafters up, the opposing side, gable end, if you will. and it turned out real nice. After making these 2 rafters though, we determined that it's a 16 degree, not a 15 degree. So after doing both sides, you got to compensate and make it just so. But these 2, you know, worked here because they're the gable end rafters. So yeah, so we got that done. So we got 9 more to do on each side. The next thing we're going to do is pull center and make our center marks. Every stud basically is going to line, or every rafter is going to line up with every stud on center on each end. So that it has plenty of support. Of course, some of them are going to wind up on the headers above the windows, but that's why they're so beefy, is to support that weight. So that's the next thing we're going to do, is put everything on center. We just now got into the sun. Then it starts getting hot. But we got a lot done this morning, I'll tell you that. I'm real happy. We got the ridge up. It's perfectly level. And it's going to tie into the existing house there and create 2 valleys. And we'll show you how we accomplished that and make the roof leak proof and all that and do it all proper. So that's the next step. We're going to mark center on top of the walls and on the ridge itself. So we thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy these demonstrations, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.